Hey, welcome back to the Big Rand Show. As always, thank you for joining me. If you could, hit the subscribe button down below and let's get right to it. Now, I'm going to cover something entirely different that I normally wouldn't cover because I just need something different. The last few videos I've made have been so heart-wrenching that I need to do something different. So we're going to focus a little on YouTube drama today. And that's going to have to do with James Charles. James Charles was basically like a phenom in the beauty industry when he was like 16, 17 years old. Before he ever got a start, he got real close with a lady by the name of Tati Westbrook and her husband James, who helped him out immensely in guiding his career and getting him to where he is today. But because of some things he has done, apparently she feels as if she's kind of been jilted. And I completely understand. I completely see where she's coming from, and I completely understand the problem. What I don't understand is why she had to air his dirty laundry, or spill his tea, as it were, about supposed sexual misconduct. But let's get to the heart of the problem. Apparently, he has told her for a while that he didn't want to do supplement advertisements on his social medias or his videos or anything like that, because she has her own line, and he continuously said he didn't want to promote it. And then somewhere down the road, he starts promoting a line of vitamin supplements that is in direct competition with Toddy's line of vitamin supplements. And she felt hurt by that. And I completely understand. Because here's a gentleman that you took and you helped. You gave every opportunity to. And he kind of took all that help and all the opportunity you gave him and then kind of just flushed you. And I think that's terrible. That is not a way to treat a friend. That is not a way to treat somebody that helped you get where you are. But the question is, should all the stuff going on ruin his career? In Toddy's video, she explains that she feels as if, that he has this sexual misconduct that she just couldn't stand by and listen to anymore. Yet until they had this falling out, it wasn't a thing. She didn't care about it. So that he hit on some waiter who happened to be straight. And apparently when confronted with it, he told her and everyone around basically that it doesn't matter. He's a celebrity. Now here's the thing. It is not a crime to hit on people. In fact, we elected a man who used his money to get the wife he has today. We elected him President of the United States of America. So is it the fact that he was hitting on a straight guy and he's gay that was the problem? Or was it the actual act that was the problem? Here's the deal. Men are going to ask people to have sex. That's what men do. Why? Because men like to have sex. Case closed. It doesn't matter if they're gay, straight, rich, or poor. Now the problem comes in, though, is with him trying to use his celebrity to do that. Now the fact is, I think it's repulsive how Donald Trump goes about things. And so I kind of find this repulsive too. But at the same time, from what I have seen no information that proves that he has sexually assaulted anybody or forced anyone to do anything they didn't already want to do. As well as if a man is straight, completely 100% straight, there is no amount of money that you could pay them to have sex with a gay man. It is not something that they are going to do. Any man that would tell you otherwise is not 100% straight. It's also not a safe venture for James Charles to be out there hitting on straight men. That could get you hurt. I don't condone violence, but the fact is, I see story after story of gay men and transgender people getting beat up simply for coming on to a cisgender straight male. Because they're not secure in themselves sometimes, and that just seems to be the outcome. So for your sake, James Charles, I hope you would stop with that. I don't know you. I don't know your channel very much. I only know you through the videos that you did with Shane Dawson. That's all I know of you. Now here's the thing. James Charles is 19 years old. A youngin'. He's going to be making mistakes. He's going to do things that he shouldn't do. He's 19. He's 19 and rich. He made millions of dollars doing the stuff he does in the beauty industry. And when you come into that kind of money that young, it can lead to you doing things that you probably shouldn't do. It'll put you in situations you shouldn't be in. It'll make you think you can do things that you can't. Because I'm sorry, when you're 18, 19, 20 years old, you're not really thinking straight. You know, sure, some people, sure. But most people that age, they're not thinking. They're thinking they are thinking, but they're not thinking with their brain. Especially if it's a 19-year-old male. Gay or straight, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. But we seem to be putting more on this 19-year-old kid than we would a 65-year-old or 70-year-old presidential candidate. Now, there have been some other accusations brought up, which I'm not really going to discuss, because right now there is no proof that they happened. But the fact is, we need to take a step back and wait and see what is true and what is not. Because I have seen some claims come through Twitter that have no proof. It's just random people claiming he did this or did that. And the only thing I know he did would probably be what his friend Tati Westbrook mentioned about the waiter at her birthday party, or birthday dinner. And you shouldn't use your celebrity for that. But the fact is, it happens every day. Like I was reading through a Twitter feed from a fellow YouTuber, and I was reading through his stuff, and it was discussing the whole situation. And discussing how, is he really as bad as someone who has sexually assaulted somebody? The answer is no. Should this ruin his career? I don't think so. I think we need to step back and let's find out which accusations are true. What we know to be true is that he screwed over a friend, and that is a problem. I don't think it should end his career, but he should take a hit for that. I do agree. YouTuber subscribers, I understand completely why he's losing them. That's how YouTube works. But do I think his overall career should be shattered because as a 19-year-old he screwed up, did something wrong to a friend, and maybe tried to use his celebrity to do things that maybe he shouldn't? No. I think he's still learning. I think he's still growing. So please, folks, take a step back. Let's see what's actually going on. the man put out a video, an apology video. No matter how you see it, it was an apology. It may not have been the best apology. It may not have been something that people like Keemstar thought was a good thing. Said it was just acting, as Keemstar did. But at least they tried. At least James Charles tried. Whether or not it was all fake, I don't know. I just got done watching the video, and it didn't seem all that fake to me. But anyhow, this has been The Big Ranch Show. I've been your host, Jacob Keck, and I'll see you down the road.